Hey guys, this is Scott with UTAC. I'm sitting in my man cave today, relaxing a little bit, but what I'm going to do first is kind of tell y'all about our next video that we've got coming up. We're fixing to start a new video in another day or so. Hopefully it'll be up and running by next weekend, which will be, Jeremy, what's the date? I don't know, it'll be like February let's see,
It's 11th.
Today's the 11th, so it'd be like next weekend. So it's going to be probably maybe around the 17th or 18th. It'll come up. We're going to be taking a 2004 F250 apart. And the nice thing about this is it's my F250. It's not a customer's. It actually belongs to me personally. It's what I drive every day, my daily driver. In the last few weeks, I've discovered that it has a misfire. And I only notice it under a load when I'm going up a hill in last gear, if I'm in sixth gear, if you will, torque converter locked up, and you're cruising along, and you start just lugging just a little bit up a hill, you get just a little shake in it, and it's feels a lot like a spark plug missing would on a gasoline engine, but this is a 6.0 diesel. So what's happening? I hooked my scanner up, and we discovered that number 4 cylinder was misfiring. I can go into the scanner and go into an area where you can do cylinder contribution and watch cylinder contribution across the screen and see all 8 cylinders. Actually, you can only see 4 at a time, so what you do is you look at the first 4 for a little bit during the misfire occurrence, and then look at the last 4 during this occurrence and find the cylinders that are doing this. Now, my truck has got a lot of miles on it. It's got about 260,000 miles on it, and it's had some problems that I've had to work on just a little at a time, but I don't seem to worry about it so much because the engine itself is holding together very well. It doesn't use any oil. Transmission shifts well. It pulls a heavy load very well. I've got a tractor and a trailer that we pull with it occasionally, and it's done very well. But occasionally I have an injector that fails. And I think this is because of the high miles. The injectors just don't seem to last as long as the truck's able to last, and that's what's amazing to me is how long the truck is lasting. I'm going to try to drive this truck until it gets 500,000 miles on it if I can. I really am, because I like the truck a lot. I mean, I really am enjoying driving it. But occasionally I have to go through and replace injectors, and I've been told by some real good diesel technicians that work along with me and that have helped me out with learning more about the F250 6.0 engine that I would be better off to go ahead and just replace all 8 injectors with the Motorcraft injectors. Aftermarket injectors give a lot of trouble, and I realize that, but what I'm going to do, and because I'm a cheapskate, I guess you'd say, I'm going to just go ahead and replace these that are giving me trouble. Right now, number 3 and number 4 is showing an indication of a problem, and occasionally I'm getting number 6 to misfire. It's every blue moon I'll see number 6 during this test act up, but because I'm getting a little bit of an engine noise, and when I say noise, I'm talking about liquid fuel getting on top of the piston, and it's causing it to sound like it's knocking, but it's really the motor's not knocking. We're just getting raw fuel on top of the piston instead of an atomized mist of fuel on top of the piston. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace number 6, number 3, and number 4. So we'll do this in steps. We'll go ahead and take one side apart, and then we'll take the other side apart. And as we do it, we'll go through step by step so you can see the entire procedure for doing this. You have to do a lot of tear down, and we'll talk about every little step as we go along. So hopefully you'll enjoy the next video, and if you can, if you get a chance, try to go to become a member of our subscribe to our UTAC site here that we have, and also we have a school that's set up on a website called Udemy, UDEMY. It's www.udemy.com, Udemy, and if you get a chance, go in there and look at it. There's a few of those videos that you can watch for free, and then you can actually buy the entire series, all it is a beginning course on automotive repair. It's not on diesel, okay, because I do a lot of different courses. We're going to try to advance and do a little more on this later, but right now, just if you get a chance to look at the free ones and see if you like any of the videos that we're doing, comment on them on my YouTube side if you get a chance, because I'd like to see what your comments are and how you feel about the way that I'm doing this, because I'm just now learning how to do this. I'm just pretty raw. My son doesn't like some of the things that I do because I'm bad to say a lot during the videos, and I try not to do that, but I'm not a professional. I'm just a technician. So I'm becoming a movie star as I do this, because I kid with him about that, but I'm really not. But I just really like to do this, and I like to share what I know about automobiles, and I'm going to try to share everything that I do in my shop. I do this on the side because I'm actually an instructor, and I work on the side as well. A lot of people say that those that teach can't work, but that's not true in my case, because I actually work on the side as well. I do a lot of heavy work, light work, and vehicle repairs. So if you get a chance, try to look at our site. Try to go to that Udemy site again. And I hope you enjoy this series as we go along. So thank y'all, and I'll have a good day. And I'm going to reach up here and cut this off now.